Hello YouTube and my camera. Today I have the 2008 Odyssey. Have an engine light. They say they're losing power and kind of running not very good. So they brought it to me and try to see what's causing it. It found two code. According to this is the p3400 is cylinder deactivated, and that's on bank 1, and also on the bank 2 3497 is bank 2, 3400 is bank 1. Many cylinder that have this system on it is try to deactivate some other cylinders, so the car, when you run on less than a 5 speed on the freeway, and this will reducing the power of your engine, so it can saving you more gas. So according to this right here is a problem that could be the sensor that not working, or could be not have enough oil supply to the cylinder, the sensor. So the sensor, it kind of like want to draw more oil into the sensor, and the sensor just asking for more oil for pressure. So this could be a bad sensor or low oil pressure. Normally sensor does not going out at the same time. So if something like this happening, like going out at the same time like this, check your oil first to see if you have oil. So I'm going to check my oil first, because it's kind of weird that both sensor is going out at the same time. Okay, let's go check. You see how this vehicle has VCM? That's what it is for it. Okay, look at it. I don't see any oils on it. Let me wipe it off and try to dip one more time. I don't see any oils on it. Kind of empty, and got a little bit on the tip right here only. Okay, so and this has been sitting here for a couple hours already, and I think this oil is not been on top of the cylinder head or the tracking oil up there anywhere, and I think that's something that causing the oil is low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 4 quart or to the level that it should be first, and then I will jack the cars up to see why where's all the oil is gone. It can't be that this car is burning oil or anything like that, because or when the last person who did the oil change, maybe they forgot to put oil in there. It could be like that too, because sometimes it happened to one time. I went to check on a car that they just did oil service, and not themselves, but they take to a shop that doing oil service, and they forgot to put oil in there, and they dry until the car not starting. They thought the starter, but when I get there, I check, and the engine already seized. That's why you can't start it. All right, let me put some oil in there. So now I adding oil to the level. Okay, and I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the engine light. We're driving for at least a couple days to see if the engine light is come back. Okay, because if the engine light come back and have the same code, and still have the same code, then I will replace the sensor. Otherwise, I will say just the low oil and that's causing the vehicle is not function like it should. When you go under the car, make sure you have at least a jack stand on it, because you cannot leave on a jack. So I don't see any major drip that will causing this car running without oil. So if this car is leaking, see, this has been re-threaded, so the bolt is not the same size as the original. Have any leaking on it, and this leaking over here, it could be the rear main seal, but it's not a major drip. And if a major drip, you will see all this right here have oil all over the place. But it got some little drip, but it cannot causing the engine is have no oil. The filter is not brand new, but it looked like already been replaced since last time, and it's not like a brand new. And you will have forgot to put oil in there, and this is look old. It's not old, but like, you know, probably a couple thousand miles already. Okay, I would say maybe the car's consumption oil, but it cannot be consumption oil so much. You know, it's running out almost like 4 quart of oil, and that's consumption about 4 quart of oil. That's a lot, you know. Then go check the tailpipe to see the tailpipe have some residue of oil burning. Okay, you see all this black here? That means when the cylinder deactivate is not working, so that is black. But it does not have anything like a, what do you call, like oil, like moist. This is dry. This is gasoline. It's not oil. At this point here, I'm not sure why low oil. And if you out there that watching this video, you know, maybe I don't know that Honda Odyssey, it have some consumption oil that I don't know. You know, I never heard of Honda Odyssey consumption oil, but I know that some other manufacturer like Toyota Corolla and you know, they and RAV4 consumption oil, but not Honda. All right, so at this point here, it could be when they're changing oil, they're not adding enough oil in there. After I reset it, and I drove more than 10 miles, city and freeway combined, and there's no engine light right now, so I'm not assuming that will fix, but hopefully they will drive for a couple days to see if any of the engine light result coming back or not. But I doubt it oil is so low like that can trigger the sensor, because it's a both sensor, not just a single sensor. If it's single sensor, then I know for sure it could be just the sensor is fault. But it's a both sensor at the same time. With the low oil like this, I would say more to the oil than the sensor. And I've been driving over 10 miles and not engine light is not coming back, so I think this is a fix. Thank you for your time to watching this video, and hopefully yours is easy fix like this. And see you next video. Don't forget to help me subscribe. Okay, bye bye now.